Damn it, fellas. Look here.
Stand by.
One for C-Lab, two for Troy Eagle, three for Wolverine to round out the trio. In this episode, everybody dies.
Broadcasting live from inside the Power Band, this is The Blah. In this episode, everybody dies. Welcome to the show. I'm your host, the Wolverine, along with my super-powered buddies. Head in a jar, Higo.
Hey.
And, of course, Chat.
What up?
What up, what up? Welcome to the show, folks. This week we're talking about the 1980-something classic film, Splash, starring Tom Hanks.
Yay.
And John Candy.
Also, yay.
So, coming off the heels of the John Candy documentary, which we were all enthralled with, we loved it. John Candy, I Like Me. We decided to chase it with a little more candy. So we decided on Splash, and we're going to talk about Splash. And I can't wait because this was awesome.
Talk
High
about
level.
Splash.
Who wants to go first? Talk about Splash. Better shut your mouth.
I don't mind. Ben, you go, man.
He can do it.
He's a bad mother. Shut your mouth.
How do we never see that before?
I don't know, but I'm in.
I'm talking about Splash. He can do it.
Yeah, I had not seen this in a very long time.
Yeah.
And I remember enjoying it. And it didn't disappoint. I enjoyed the hell out of it.
Right.
Tom Hanks was really funny. John Candy was really funny. Daryl Hannah was great. Eugene Levy. Yeah.
Right?
I don't know. I'm just going to leave it there for now.
That's
Eugene
cool.
Levy's eyebrows are amazing. I feel like Eugene Levy's eyebrows are like the Gomez of eyebrows. Like they're just like impossibly lush eyebrows. Like all of the younger women in Australia these days have Eugene Levy eyebrows. Like they're just like tattooed on and dark, and it really is the weirdest look in the world. And I just like,
Sure.
I kind of love that Eugene Levy is like the OG dead caterpillars on your face eyebrow man, and I'm here for his eyebrows.
Lush eyebrows.
They are lush, like you know, like the to like not even talk high level for a second, but just like the like this movie takes place on Cape Cod, and then like him washing up on a tropical beach in the Bahamas. Like Eugene Levy's eyebrows are like tropical islands that you could get lost on. It's like you're like lost on Eugene Levy's eyebrow islands. There's little palm trees that grow out of them. There's no food on them. You're surviving on coconuts. You've eaten so many coconuts that you're shitting. You've got like really bad diarrhea. It's like Castaway. Like literally it's Castaway on Eugene Levy's eyebrow.
It's like Castaway.
Yeah.
Because when Tom Hanks washes up on the beach, I was like, dude, I actually want to like pause this, watch the entire film of Castaway, and then unpause this, you know?
You are so into that idea, and I love it.
Like when
totally
Pyburn sent me the
do
turtles
it with you.
thing, it's with critters. Like that's too funny.
I've been thinking about it a lot too.
It's pretty
actually.
funny. It's pretty funny.
I'll tell you what. For our universe, the EBD universe, there's a pocket dimension that's just Eugene Levy's eyebrows.
Like omnipotent. Eugene Levy's eyebrows are the
it's like
omnipotent
going
being.
to nowhere in Guardians of the Galaxy, where it's like just an old, like, galactic giant's
It's
head.
like an
But
empty head.
in our
but it's just his
verse,
eyebrows.
it's
Okay.
Eugene Levy's eyebrows, and they're like alive or something crazy like that.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm here for that,
Spitballing, bro. I'm here for everything.
For my high level here, like
Go.
it was. I kind of got every which way but loosed. Where like I knew this was a comedy movie, but I was taking it a little bit too seriously too. I was like, wait, what?
What?
I don't know. I think that like I don't even know what. Like either cinema doesn't make silly shit like this anymore, or it's a different kind of silly. So I'm just not used to these premises that are so out of left fucking field. I enjoy them a lot. Like I really enjoyed the ridiculousness here, you know, like especially like the military chase at the end is like, why would the military like what? So it kind of like it's silly and funny, but it kind of made for a confused viewing, I guess. But that was also very enjoyed. Like it's very silly. And yeah, and it also like when she's like teaching herself English at Bloomingdale's, I was like, this is what Leeloo Dallas from Fifth Element, like they pulled so hard from this, you know?
Yes.
Like, so
Totally. It never. Yeah.
this is essentially the Fifth Element without the end of the world alien shit. You know what I mean? In a weird alternate setting. So I really enjoyed it too. I don't have much to say other than that ramble, and I'm excited to talk about it.
Never made that connection, and I'm pissed that I didn't about Leeloo, because it's total Leeloo, man. But
Yeah. You know English now? Yeah, I learned. It's like, okay.
I learned by watching TV, just like Leeloo Dallas, right?
Yeah.
Exactly. I have not seen this movie like probably since the 80s. Like I thought it was cool, but it was more that I was young and sort of preteen, and Daryl Hannah was so beautiful, you know, and it was like,
no doubt about that.
But and so, I mean, honestly, like, even though I was a strong proponent of this being the Chaser film, I was a little ambivalent. I was like, God, I don't know if I'm going to like this. Like, I'm feeling like, you know, it's just going to be kind of like blah, whatever. And I absolutely loved it. I didn't know Ron Howard did it or forgot. And I thought this was fantastic, man. So I'll leave it at that.
Sure.
And not reveal too much.
It's kind of his big break too. Like
Hanks, absolutely.
Well, yeah, and Howard. Like obviously Howard came from acting.
Yeah.
Like,
yes,
this is his big directorial hit, and then Cocoon followed. You know, so like,
yes,
it's nice that it's interesting to see that it's kind of like his breakthrough movie. He had one or two other feature lengths, but the first one was, you know, almost student filmy, I guess, like a few bucks. And then the second one, he had a Henry Winkler, Michael Keaton movie that doubled its money. So, like, I don't know. I just was looking through all of his movies just budget wise, and the dude just crushes, man. Like, he 6, 8, 10 times budget on so many of his movies. Yeah, back in the day. Yeah.
Yeah. He did. Yeah, he did. He did Willow too. If memory serves, he did Willow as well.
He did,
which was pretty damn popular.
Yeah, so I could see why this would do well. It's a fantasy comedy, a fantasy-esque romantic comedy. Like I could totally. This is like a date movie and a half, dude. You know, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really great love story, man. You know, like I was like, this is it's like such a pure, straight up love story, man, and it's like it's great. You know, if you just take it at face value. You know, when I was younger, I was like, stupid love story, you know, like whatever. But like now, you're right. I can totally appreciate it. And I was just like, this is such a great love story, dude. And he manages to really nail every important point, or at least that's what we get in the edit, you know, in the hour and a half. It's short. It's only an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So I was really impressed by that, man. You know, it's like it's a really good, cohesive story, and it hits all the right points, you know. And I think the fact that she had a time limit really helped in the story. And I don't know, that was great, dude. I thoroughly enjoyed this, you know. And like Candy was great. Like he kind of steals the show a little bit. I mean, Eugene Levy too. I mean, quite honestly. They're just such good character actors, and they're so good at just like goofing and playing around inside of a scene, you know? So I don't know. It was great. I loved it.
Benny, have you seen this one many times throughout the ages, or similarly just kind of back in the day? Or because I say them back in the day for me, I know of it, but haven't really ever really seen it in so long.
I'm sure I'd seen it multiple times when I was younger. You know,
Beastmaster style.
Yeah,
this is a total Hey Beastmasters movie. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Pretty sure it was a Hey Beastmaster situation. Yeah.
I just found it so funny, man. Like, I definitely hear you on the stealing the show thing. Like, I was this morning talking to Em about it because, she was watching something else at the time, you know, and she would have fallen asleep. Like we watched Overboard the other night just randomly, which was like one of her favorite like guilty pleasure movies from back in the day, and like fell asleep in the last 15-20 minutes, and she's like, I don't think I've ever seen the end of this movie. Like she's got narcolepsy when it comes to, even if it's like a great movie. And
it's
like,
not just her, dude. It's a wife thing.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I
But
do.
All wives.
pretty
So,
much.
yeah, Katie was like that
It's
too.
it's a hell of a generalization.
Yeah, well, I
a
mean,
little
you know, we're here to generalize. But just talking to her about it, you know, it's like I did a recap for her because I knew she wouldn't watch it, you know, and in the recap, it was like, yeah, so then, you know, the military's after her and they're chasing her, and he doesn't want to, like, he's like, you know, like every 10 seconds they're fucking, and then Eugene Levy goes to the president's thing and then throws water on, and it sounds so
Oh my
ridiculous
God.
when you tell the
It does.
recap, you know, and then it's like, and then he
Or if you
decides
were,
to
like,
abandon
describing the
civilization
script, yeah.
and live in the coral
Yeah, yeah.
reefs for the it's like, wait, what? Like, it makes no
Totally,
fucking
dude.
sense, but
I
it's
know,
kind of funny.
I know. It's
I don't
great.
know. It's just funny.
No, if
It's
you were like
completely
pitching this
ridiculous.
movie, you'd be like, if you were listening
Yeah,
to this pitch,
they'd
you'd be,
pick you out
like
of the
rolling
pitch
your
room.
eyes. It'd be like,
Like,
what?
What? But it works.
Yeah. I don't think we're interested in a project like that
Exactly.
just now.
Exactly. I don't know.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
funny.
definitely breaks down in description.
It does, but it completely works when you're watching it. Yeah, I don't know.
Like, so yeah, it's like softcore porn for people who love kissing.
Right. It's true.
Yeah. I mean, the idea, I actually don't know the origins of the mythological mermaid, but there's like a really great kids animation called Song of the Sea. There's an Irish creator who makes a lot of really interesting like animated stuff, and so we were watching. It's about Silky, so it's like women that turn into seals, like a mythological creature in Ireland.
Sure.
And like I would imagine it's like, Scandinavian or Irish or something up in that area for mermaids. I don't know. But like
Scandinavian,
I've never really questioned the idea of a mermaid or falling in love with a mermaid, or how it would be really fucking weird to be in love with the half fish lady. But this movie fully like made me question. I'd be like, wait a minute, how does this actually work? Like how could him abandoning civilization work? And I kind of like that I was left with this like thought exercise.
Sure.
Because it's just like, oh, right, I've never thought of this before. You just,
Right.
your little sister watched The Little Mermaid 700 times, so you like, you think you understand, but it's like, wait a minute, have we ever actually thought to discuss this?
You think you know, but turns out not so much.
Yes, questions were asked at the end there. It was like, so is he gonna turn into a merman?
Yeah. Where do they
Or
live? What are they doing?
Is he gonna be like just a dude underwater, and she's
That
still
doesn't
gonna
talk.
be a mermaid? And
It's like when they want to talk, they got to go up to the surface. Like, wait, how does this? Wait, what?
can they steal away to land every once in a while for like a conjugal visit?
Right,
Or,
otherwise,
like,
are they
what,
both
how's,
fishy?
how does this work?
Right?
Leaving behind New York City for a house under a rock in the coral reefs of Cape Cod.
Yeah.
Well, one thing I don't remember was sort of seeing like, I don't know, like an underwater city.
Did you watch all the way through to the credits?
Yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was there?
I watched all the way through this
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
And then, there's like,
Oh, really?
yeah, they're kind of like swimming towards like an Atlantis or
Atlantean kind of
something.
thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then
I
I
just-
didn't
I-
get all the way through the credits. I was like already on IMDb, like reading trivia. So
Right.
absorb
I was,
trivia into brain.
Yeah. Right. I normally would have shut the film off the second the credits started to roll, but I happened to be sitting with my daughter, right? And she had The Simpsons on. So I was like, well,
Good
let me
daughter.
just leave this run for a second. And I got to the part with the city, and I was like, oh, wow. I never knew that, right?
Mhm.
But to your point, Ben, like I was very okay with the ending because of the sort of fantastical love story nature of this movie. So like when we get to the end and they swim off into the quote sunset, I was like, perfect. That's perfect. Exactly how it should end. You know what I mean? Like it's such a fantastical story, about, this guy is just so longing for love, and then this other being, who's never forgot him, and has randomly found this guy after all this time. And then he finally realizes that it was her and it was real. Like, I mean, it's so great, dude. It's so simple and so cool, dude. I just love all that. So when they swam away, I was like, this is great. And it's like, yes, I want all of those. I want an ending that's going to give me some questions, right? Because I liked the movie so much. I was just like, what does happen? Does he turn into a merman? Does he get to go back and visit Lenny or Freddie for Christmas? Like, what does happen, And those stories that make you wonder are the best. So I was very okay with that, and I loved it,
Yeah, it's completely fine to suspend disbelief here. I could have swore that I've said this on the show before, but I would need to say it again, where like a friend of the family was an Alaskan crab fisherman. He was like a engineer on the boat, like in charge of the engines and shit. And they had a situation where like the boat sank and flipped upside down in the fucking, icy cold depths or whatever. And he like was a deck or two below, upside down as the ship is flooding with water. And he hallucinated that a mermaid came and pulled him out. So he was able to guide himself out of the boat. And ever since that, and he didn't die on the boat. And ever since then, he like buys little like, mermaid trinkets and stuff, And so he has this kind of like love for the idea of a mermaid. I'm sure he's not like a believer, but the idea of that like moment of terror and like, I don't know, kind of hallucination of the thing reminds me of this in a weird way, where it's like, it's an irrational love for a being that in reality, doesn't exist. But I just like the idea, that like romantic idea of he's so grateful for surviving that trauma. And that's like maybe a coping mechanism. I don't know. It's just like a really interesting story that he told me one time, and he has like little mermaids all over his house and shit. And I don't know. It's sweet, I guess. So like I kind of get the appeal of the myth of the mermaid, but yeah, I don't really have anywhere to go with that other than it reminds me of the kind of love story here in a less romantic comedy way and more, I don't know, experiential way or something.
Anywhere to go with what?
I was just recounting a anecdote where a friend of the family almost died in a shipwreck. Like his Alaskan crab fisherman boat was upside down flooding, and he hallucinated that a mermaid saved him.
Whoa.
And like since surviving, he collects like mermaid knickknacks as a like remembering that and coping with that. And it reminded me of the love story here, but in a different way, where like he just had this profound moment,
Yeah, absolutely. That's very cool.
I guess I bring it up for the obvious reasons that it's mermaid related, but also like, I don't know, the purity is probably the word, but maybe innocence of their interactions and like their relationship. Like she's so naive to the human world, which I don't know, you could make a case for and against. Like the case against is she's naive and is a damsel in distress, and versus like also being strong in her own way. But the strong case for it is like there's just like a purity of the love that she has for him and the recognition of finding him and all. It's kind of interesting too. So there's like some interesting stuff in the relationship, I guess.
Absolutely. Yeah. I thought it was a good choice to have her remember him and him not really believe that it was real.
Sure.
It really kind of moved it along.
It's easy for her to believe it's real.
Right. I thought it was weird that she was like kissing him like crazy all the time. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that one thing, but other than that, I thought everything was, good and on the level.
Didn't have words, I guess. So what's the alternative? Being shy, I guess.
Sure.
I guess like what's going to keep him interested, in the sense of like, if you wash up on a Caribbean Cape Cod beach and there's a naked woman at the nude beach and you're just like, holy shit, okay, hi. And then she just like, tee-hee, and like shies off into the sunset. Like, you'd be like, that was weird. As opposed to the kiss, which then you're like, wait, what? Hang on. What is this?
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. Go ahead, Ben.
They got to move the story along somehow. So
Yeah, it is a bit simplistic, but
Sure, but I feel like the love story part in keeping that like central was sort of key to why this works so well. You know, because we do get into like the, you know, oh my God, it's a mermaid. What is she? And everybody, you know, everybody swarms around her. And then we get that little 20 minutes at the end where, you know, they're trying to, you know, the government's trying to experiment on her, like, you know. But for the most part, it's like the love story moves the whole needle the whole time, you know, and the focus is on that, and it keeps it in a good spot, I think. You know, like
it's her being a free spirit. I think that's the main thing that takes his guard down, you know?
Sure. But I'm saying that, like, I think if they had tried to focus on the mermaid part too much, you know, it's kind of like she's in love with him, he's in love with her. She happens to be a mermaid instead of like, hey, there's mermaids here. It's not like that. You know what I mean? If they had gone in that direction, it would have been, I think, a disaster. So, like
there's
know,
more than one, you mean? Like they just had like a bunch of other mermaids
anything.
that came and
rescued her. If they had focused on
shit.
any stupid mermaid shit, it would have just made it a disaster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's fair.
Like, and you know, ironically enough, like this movie definitely squares up into the sci-fi category because of that. What was so funny?
My imagination is like running wild. Like if this was I'm just like putting like the Momoa Aquaman shit here, because like if this was made now, there would totally be like covert secret ops mermaids and mermen that would like come up on shore and like dry their legs off and steal cars and like break her out of the military facility, and like kind of like that sequel to Aquaman, which was that the one we were talking about, Benny, with the like Mayan threads? Was that the second Aquaman movie?
That was a Marvel thing, because the Mayan, they used a Mayan angle for Prince Namor.
Yeah,
that's right.
But what was the movie? Was that the Aquaman? The second Aquaman? Was it something else?
No, it was Marvel, not DC.
Oh, sorry. What was it for though?
What the fuck was it? Christ, I can't remember now.
What was it? What are you? Sorry, I got distracted.
It's fine. There's like the comic book movie recently where there was like a Mayan, Yucateca Namor guy, and he was the baddie.
Yeah.
What fucking movie was that?
That was the second Black Panther movie.
It was too.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wakanda Forever.
Like I feel like this movie with that idea of more mermaids would 100% be that. It would be
They call him Namor because it means no love.
Because I love you. Oh, no love. I feel like, yeah, 100%.
No love.
If there were any
wish
other
I could-
mermaids in this movie, it would be covert ops bullshit, and it would be like mermaids fucking
Dumb.
saving the day, and I would hate it.
I wish
And
I could roll
yeah.
my eyes all the way around in my head like the cartoon characters did, because that's what I want to do
That
sometimes.
Black Panther movie was so fucking dumb. Yeah, so
Oh
I'm
my
with you.
God.
I'm with
Anyway,
you. I
yeah.
think I think the point that I'm hearing is like fantasy elements aside, which are key, it's the love story. And the love story is believable. Like on the surface, some stunningly beautiful woman is, giving you attention as a recently dumped dude. Like, okay, like that would get you, interested on a base level. And then it's the like free spiritedness that's super attractive. Like there's none of that like human baggage of like navigating an actual relationship. Like it's just literally just like a honeymoon period over the course of the 7 days. And the honeymoon period is always wonderful for a relationship. So I don't know.
Well, it's a little bit more than that, I think, because
But it's like 7
there's-
days though. Like it's not, I guess.
Sure, but I'm
For her,
saying that,
maybe.
like, he's like, he makes the leap of like, why don't you marry me? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And she's like, I can't. And then they as we discover more of like the why and what happened when he was a kid and all that, like, then they decide like, yes, okay, this is what I want to do. We want to be together. Like, that's great. And then they realize that they can't be together, right? Because of the situation. And then at the last minute, they kind of do something different. But,
Yeah.
don't really know where I was going with that, but hey, sometimes my train of thought has a caboose. .com.
Well, they said that the scripted ending was that he doesn't go, and I think that makes more sense. I think narratively it's Romeo and Juliet. You know, it's like star-crossed lovers. You know, so
sure,
it is kind of like fucking lame sauce that he's standing there being like, yeah, I don't know, I kind of like New York pizza. Where meanwhile she's like, I was willing to fucking not be a mermaid anymore, dude. Like, what's the difference? Like, she says she gets it, but like really it's kind of like a one-way street. And I think but it would have made more sense. Right. And then I guess all of the, like, Ron Howard and all of the main producers and executive producers screened it for their wives and they were like, you cannot do that. So they made the right choice of pushing for him to go, because it's like, it's a fantasy as opposed to how does this work, you know?
But I think it would have worked either way, honestly.
I guess.
Like, I do like the way it is, right? Because it's like very fairy tale, and it's like, it's nice and neat.
It's very fairy tale.
You know, nice little package, right? But I think it would have been good too if he had decided not to go, you know, like I can't do that, you know what I mean? Like, and then you have this sort of like, again, kind of more forbidden sort of
wistful
love situation. Yeah, sure. So I don't know. Both are kind of appealing in their own way.
Yeah.
But I dig the ending we got, and I like the little reveal in the credits of the Mer City or whatever.
Yeah, I just fired it up when you were saying it, and it was very abyss lit up city kind of thing.
Right? Because every single underwater kingdom uses glow in the dark technology.
Of course.
The Atlanteans from
the best
DC.
Technology.
I'm sure the
it's just glow sticks that have fallen.
Not loving people from Marvel.
Dude, you need to watch that just because of how fucking bad it is. Oh my
I kind of want to watch. I am going to watch
it.
I think.
It's pretty.
I kind of need to, right?
You know what you're going to do is you're going to watch it, and then you're going to like it, and you're going to feel bad about it, and then you're going to come to the table and be like, "I actually liked it," and then we're going to berate you. That's what's going to happen.
Maybe.
And that's okay. Maybe. That's okay.
Sure.
I think there was one layer here that was specifically pointed out in that documentary, where the scene where John Candy's like, you don't understand what you've got, dude. I can't have that. Being, I don't think it was true to life for John Candy per se, because obviously he had a lovely wife and children, and like he made the magic happen for himself. But I don't know, the idea of like being the schlub and not being able to make it happen was interesting. It just hit a little bit different coming off the documentary and knowing how great of a human he was, and yet how many dumb fucks in the media would be like, what's it like being so fat, you know? So,
oh God, it was so cringy.
I don't know. Like, he was funny as shit, but there was also some real like connection and real heartfelt stuff, and like some real shit going on with his character, which I liked.
I loved the two separate speeches in the office. I thought they were great.
Yeah. It made it hit different.
But even without that, like, they were great. Those two speeches were great.
Oh, totally.
I really liked them both, you know, because there are some like great moments in the film that aren't comedy, and those are two of them.
Yeah. I mean, speaking of the comedy, that was, I guess I kind of like forgot just how silly comedy could be in this era, you know, like the penthouse shit, and then like, I don't know, there was just like the making up the Nam story. There was just some funny shit in it, you know, that was very sketch comedy-esque maybe.
Sure.
But it was fucking funny.
Yeah.
It felt like there was quite a bit of improv in here.
I like the little callback with the penthouse thing when all the reporters are swarming outside.
Oh my God, dude. That was so
Tom Hanks' apartment. He's like, wait. Anybody here from Penthouse? Okay, never mind.
No comment or whatever.
I love it. I got published. One of my stories got published in the Penthouse forum.
But he's like, it was like lesbian, da-da-da-da-da. He's like, it's a very good story. Like, okay.
Yeah, it was great. I really, really enjoyed that, man, a lot.
And he's just handing out penthouses to everybody, and those two ladies are just like, what?
Huh?
Or even that fucking secretary, man. God damn, she was great. I kind of felt like that intro where he's like, she got hit in the head with lightning, and then John Candy cracks up. I kind of feel like that might have been him breaking a little bit, like in an improv scene. That was just, there was some funny. She was ridiculous, man.
She was familiar, and I'm trying to remember.
Yeah,
where I
she's
know
in
her
a
from.
Dodie Goodman, I think is her name.
Dodie Goodman. Yeah, what is Dodie from?
She's with Grease.
Grease.
Blanche.
Yes, I remember. Yeah. I remember, and Grease too. How about that?
I haven't watched Grease in a very long time.
Sure. Oh my God, I didn't realize there was a Splash 2 TOO TV movie in
Oh, yes.
1988. Yuck.
What?
I'm in.
Oh, she was Aunt Sophie on Different Strokes too.
There you go.
And in Max Dugan Returns, which I loved with Matthew Broderick. And of course, she was on Chips.
I watched the other day with Broderick. Oh, I watched Glory the other day with Broderick.
Oh my God, it's one of my all-time favorites.
It had been so long
goddamn
since
good.
I watched that one.
It's so
I love me some
good.
Broderick.
So good. Ed Zwick did that. He's the guy that did Legends of the Fall and
Dude,
On
Letters
a
of
Blood
the Fall, so
Diamond
good.
too. Yeah. Anyway, yeah,
Comedy.
Dodie Goodman was really, really funny, man. She. Do you have any messages? Did I get any
Yep.
messages?
Yes. What are
And
they?
what are they?
Oh, your dad called. He's dead. Would you like me to get a hold of him for you? No. It's so dumb, but so good.
Right? Or like, dude, I totally forgot about this stupid coin trick with the looking up the skirts.
Oh my God,
Like, I
man,
saw
right?
that in the first 2 minutes and I was laughing so hard. I was like, oh
It's
my
so,
God.
and then he brings it back at the wedding, like it's
Yeah,
just,
I know. It was so good. Oh my God, it was so good.
There are a lot of good bits, like
Yeah.
actual bits, comedy bits. The ushering at the door of the wedding was similar, Nah, she's sick. Nah, she's got the flu. It's like, she fucking left me. Screaming in the dude's face.
Yeah, it's good.
I swear I know that dude. The guy that he screamed. I guess it was Ron Howard's brother, but I feel like he was in like everything.
He did look familiar.
Clint Howard was in this movie.
Yeah, he was the guy that got yelled at by Tom Hanks.
Walking into the wedding, yeah.
So he's like, "Hi, Alan." And he's like, "She left me." He's, "Oh, yeah, it's not enough for you." He was like, "Whoa, bro."
Right.
Yeah, but I could have swore that I recognized his face, and I was like, "Yeah, it looks like one of the dudes from Revenge of the Nerds." Or something. I mean, it's not, but like I was like, I know that dude.
Sure.
Which makes sense if his bro is Ron Howard. He's probably in all kinds of shit. But
Revenge of the Nerds. He should have been in Revenge
He
of the
should have
Nerds,
been.
but he wasn't. Right?
Oh yeah, I've seen that dude in a million things.
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. It's Clint Howard. Dude, I loved him in The Wraith,
Oh yeah.
1988. Yeah, The Wraith was like the Charlie Sheen movie where he comes back as this like gets killed, then he comes back as this like sort of like demonic car and like it's
Oh my
so
God,
stupid.
dude.
It's
I just
so
recently
goddamn
watched
good,
that Charlie Sheen documentary that just came out, and like
Yes.
it was such a fucking mess. And I loved
know.
it.
I need to
coming
see
back
that.
as a demonic car.
Oh,
a
it's
demonic
great.
car
Just
that's
tell you-
fueled by cocaine.
Just look it up and then watch the trailer, dude. It's great.
Okay.
Oh, Glenn Powell is in The Running Man. Weren't we just talking about that? Was that the three of us?
We were not talking about that today, but yes, we were.
I know
talking
we
about
were.
Last week, yeah.
Last week we were, right?
it. You just came out of
Yeah.
nowhere with that one.
No, because I was looking up the cast on IMDb and I saw that just flashed up.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna just go ahead and die for that.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, that was
It's pretty death worthy.
out of nowhere. You got
It's
killed by
Glenn
the
Powell,
hockey dude
yes.
in Running Man.
Total stupid Kev
Sub-Zero.
bullshit too.
What it was?
Wait, what?
What was the name of the hockey dude from the original Running Man? Wasn't it Sub-Zero?
Sub-Zero,
Sub-Zero, yeah.
now Plane Zero.
I'm really kind of
dumb
here for
joke.
the new Running Man. I don't know why. I just
I
want
might-
it to succeed. I bet you it won't. But
Well,
I mean,
No,
Go ahead.
I think it will. The difference is that it's like more tightly based on the Stephen King
yeah,
story
yeah, I like that.
rather than because
movie.
the Schwarzenegger movie was kind of a departure, right? Like it wasn't
yeah,
really
right, sure.
And
it's
certainly
sort
back,
of
yeah.
loosely based on the book. So this is going to be more of a faithful adaptation.
Well, I
No,
like
it's
that.
Edgar
And,
Wright,
you know,
dude. I didn't know it was
Yeah.
Edgar fucking Wright.
Yeah, the other thing too about those older films that we love is that a lot of them had to take liberties, dude, because they just did not have the technology to make the effects work or whatever. You know what I mean? Like now, it's like you can create basically almost any world you kind of need to. You know what I mean? CGI and whatnot. So you know, that's pretty cool. I'm curious about it for sure.
Dude, I'm hyped now that
Yeah.
it's an Edgar Wright movie. I didn't know that. Like that's very interesting to me.
Yeah,
I'm getting nothing from you, dude. It's Edgar Wright. Come on.
I don't. What about it? Okay.
It just sounds like a fucking Mick G movie. It sounds like some bullshit reboot actiony shit, you know, by a fuck knuckle, but it's by Edgar Wright. Like, if anyone can do it, he could do it.
He can do it.
He can do it.
I'm talking
Talking about
about
Splash.
Splash. I'm talking about Splash. He can do it. Okay, Edgar Wright. Like, I don't really think this is like a complex movie to make, dude. Since we're
No, but it could be
off
easily
on
go
the
bad. That's all I'm saying.
Sure. I don't know. It's kind of. I mean, Baby Driver was great. We know he can do action, and we know he can do action because Shaun of the Dead and also Hot Fuzz. So I don't know, right?
I guess there's like another layer of potential success.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it seems like
yeah.
a good fit.
Yeah, why not? Right? God, Baby Driver was so good, man.
Yeah, dude. I watched that again recently. It's real tight.
Right? Definitely. It's tight. Exactly. And Hot Fuzz, like, I just love
Dude,
that
yeah.
movie.
Again, I watched that one
It's
recently too.
so brilliant.
fucking
I know.
hilarious.
God, I gotta get a copy of that.
Hot
Super.
Fuzz.
Yeah, Hot Fuzz.
Ooh, that comes out next week. Nice.
Speaking of Hot
What,
Fuzz,
Running
Hot
Man?
Lobster. I mean, come on, dude. The lobster scene.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Running Man?
Oh, yeah. No, the lobster scene was amazing.
Pretty legit.
I mean, the flipping the spoon at the old couple was pretty amazing
It
too.
was great, dude.
That's something. That's
She
something I
shot-
should do.
She dug into
Such
that
a-
thing like man hands. It was great.
Dude, she fucking murdered it. I love how she
She
just
did.
like went for it, bro. She would have sliced and diced the inside of her mouth.
Oh,
on
my
that one. It's like
God.
eating Captain Crunch.
She was just chomping it, man.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, you imagine?
No,
No.
no, I can't.
Ugh. I mean, I don't even really like lobster out of its shell. Never mind.
Never mind.
Ugh.
The whole
In its
shebang.
shell? I know. It's
Yeah.
not. The funny thing, like somebody was talking in a video or something about how our society is like, we're all about eating bottom feeders, like lobster, shrimp, pig. Like those are all bottom feeder animals that kind of clean up the detritus of nature.
They're
So
delicious.
I don't know. They are, but Ben's got a good point.
It was a very iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting how
And that
much it's Little Mermaidy. You know, like I don't know. Sorry, you had something there, buddy.
Wait, go ahead.
no, I was just saying that you know that thing when Tom Hanks is like drumming on the table when he flips the fork or the spoon or whatever the fuck it was. It's that is like Tom Hanks being funny.
Totally.
Classic, you know, like that's just his fucking like he's very good at doing like physical sort of comedy.
He
Yeah,
is.
he is. It's
Yeah.
like goofball.
I agree. He was doing, but he's got like, I don't know, like he was juggling potatoes in this as well, and like
oh yeah, that was a good.
I remember,
little- yeah.
and remember, we did Dragnet like it was like nearly a year
Dude,
ago.
Dragnet
but
was
Drag,
right
we
around the same
loved
time as
Dragnet.
this. Yeah.
Exactly, it came out right after
yeah,
this
yeah.
movie, and
Like before he was
did
a star.
lot of. He did a lot of little things like that in Dragnet
Yeah.
too. Like he was like flinging that yo-yo around. He was like doing the things with the chopsticks. Like, yeah, he
Yeah.
had all kinds of little gimmicky, little cool
Yeah,
things.
that was like his little shtick, you know. It was like,
Yeah.
you know, like Chevy Chase and his like, you know, fumbling
Falling.
and
Yes.
tripping and stuff. Yeah.
fumbling papers and
Yeah,
Yes.
makes me want
Tape
to like,
recorders.
go back and, like Joe versus the volcano again. That was a Hey Beastmaster for me, dude. I really like.
I don't know if I've
Old
ever
school
even
Tom
seen that one, dude.
Oh my god, dude.
It's a good one.
Yeah, I know, because I don't know.
Pearl Jam.
I do remember it.
Pearl Jam, bro. He goes to Pearl Jam.
No, versus
Volcano Man.
Isn't there like a thing where isn't there like a part where they're like floating on the luggage? Like they have this like massive.
Yes.
Oh, you're gonna
yeah,
clean
okay. I have
trash
seen
can
it.
me into not watching? You're like, I'm not
No,
watching.
no,
this.
I'm
It's
not
unrealistic
I'm not-
lava luggage.
No, I'm not saying that. I'm asking if that happened because if it did,
Oh,
then
God.
I have
They're
definitely
not
seen
floating
it.
on lava
Never
on the
mind.
luggage. They're floating in the ocean.
I'm just fucking with you, bro.
Jesus. Yes.
To make
there
up
is a scene where
up for me being an asshole to you, Kev, I've got one for you, which is there's a fucking Greyhound sequel being filmed with Hanks as the captain again, dude. And I'm so on fucking board with that, dude. It's a sub off and a fucking half. Like, I'm gonna 2 for the shit out of that one.
What are they gonna do?
I don't
in
know.
A sequel
I
to
don't
that?
know.
Oh my god!
I don't
All right,
know.
let's table that till later. Yeah, that's very exciting.
I'm just saying that to make
So-
up for the shit.
this time they're in a submarine.
Yeah, right. This time. That was the most 80s movie trailer for a sequel ever, dude. Totally. This time they're in a submarine. You know, like, it's so
100%.
stupid, dude. So right. If they ruin the first one with a crappy sequel, I'm going to be really upset.
Nah, you'll be fine.
I hope they don't do that. Anyway, so no, not a Die Hard 2 trash can type of situation with the luggage. I just remember, that's like the only thing I remember from the movie is they had this like weird modular giant like luggage box
Yeah, they
thing
had
and then they're
big
like floating.
Trunks, yeah.
I just remember that and like them arguing all the time. That's all I remember about the movie. Anyway, yeah, we
Pretty
should
much
do that.
every romantic comedy from that era.
Sure.
Yeah, we watched that. I think this past year at some point, and it was great.
Love it.
I like.
That
And
scene where
I'm-
he comes in zippity doo dah with the potato juggling was very, very
That
Tom
was
Hanks
cool.
comedy and enjoyable.
Very.
Right? Sure.
He kind of gets yelly, you know. He kind of
Sure. He does.
passes
a little
the
bit,
potato.
very
He was
loud.
like, "Oh, you missed him!" Oh, you know. I don't know. He's got a Tom Hanks osity to him.
Sure.
Yes.
He does.
I guess maybe like
Still, I've talked about it before, but one of my favorite celebrity Jeopardies is when Tom Hanks plays himself.
oh really?
Like
I've never seen that one.
SNL Celebrity Jeopardy.
That's pretty brilliant.
Oh
man.
man,
Yeah.
It is-
That's good.
It is very worth seeing.
That's
yeah.
great. I just associate him so much with the like Band of Brothersy executive producing, and I just forget sometimes about the like Tom Hanks
Sure.
comedy stuff, you know? Because even like a Forrest Gump is or a Castaway, like there's funny moments, but he's very much the character and not the Tom Hanksiness, you know?
Sure.
And I like
Mm.
the Tom
Yeah.
the Tom Hanksiness.
Yes.
I mean, clearly
He's like
self-aware
Tom
of doing this
Hanksiness.
SNL thing, you know?
Is that what you said?
Yeah, just like the silly comedy Tom Hanks, like the early.
I do
Tom
too.
Hanks.
I kind of miss that a little bit. Like I missed like these old days of like Dragnet and Splash where
Yeah.
he was just like being a goofball. Like I my first exposure to him was Bosom Buddies. And like, I think I know we've talked about this, but like I loved that show. Like I could never figure out when it was on or it was really hard to watch it. But like I always thought it was funny and I always thought he was really funny. He had this really goof quality to him that was great, man, you know? And like, it was cool when he started doing more serious stuff. Like I think most notably it was like Forrest Gump was when he really
Yeah.
kind of was like shunk, you know, up a level.
for
And it was like, wow, this dude can really lay it down, you know, but and you know, it's like, hey, whatever, you know, it's like you start doing dramatic stuff and you find like, hey, I like doing this. I'm excelling at it. Like, great, go for it. But like, I do still miss these like goofier
Yeah,
things. I just feel like he hasn't really done a whole lot of that. I don't know.
yeah, totally.
You know what I mean? You son
do
of a
know what you
bitch.
I feel like he
he's,
really was.
graduated to drama for the most part these days. except for
Philadelphia
when he's
too,
on
I
SNL.
suppose.
That both of them back
They
to
were
back. He won
93,
Best
94,
Actor,
yeah,
Oscar
yeah.
2 years in a row. I mean, it's like freaking unheard of, dude.
That's
Except
it,
for
yeah.
what's his face, the guy from Christoph Waltz. He did it.
Yeah, so
2
you
years in a
got
row,
Big
too.
in '88, Turner and Hooch '89, The Burbs, Joe vs. the Volcano, and then you got League of Their Own Sleepless in
That
Seattle,
was really
Philadelphia,
good,
Forrest Gump. So it's
dude.
kind of like,
God damn, that was good.
Sleepless
Yeah.
in Seattle or not Sleepless. A League of Their Own was I remember really enjoying that one.
Me too. That wasn't really great because of him, though. He was
that's
like
fair.
he was
That's
funny
fair.
in it, and he was good. But it was really the girls that
It was the
knocked
ladies,
it out
yeah,
of the
for
park. Sorry for this shit pun.
But he killed it in. That's bad. He killed it in Philadelphia. No pun intended there either.
Jesus.
Sorry. That's fucking brutal, dude. Holy shit. It's not often that you laugh at your own fucking joke.
maybe not the right turn.
It just
of
came
phrase
out.
for
I didn't
that.
even notice. Ah, shit. It was big for me. Big was the initial Tom Hanks for me.
There you go. Sure, and a good one too. Yeah.
I don't know. He brought a lot to the table here. They all
Sure.
did, to be fair.
You're talking about
Talking about Splash.
Talking about Splash. Yeah, yeah. Oh, he
Talking
can
about,
do
talking
it.
about Splash.
Talk about Splash.
It's so stupid. I love it. Yeah. They all brought a lot to the table. Like, you know, I said before, like Candy kind of stole the show a little bit. I mean, he was
He did,
really
yeah.
good in this and really funny. And he had a lot of scenes in it, you know, like it was great to watch the whole racquetball scene just seamlessly in the movie, like after talking about it in the doc, you know, it was really good,
Yeah.
man. Really, really good. Like he's so like, whatever. We kind of did a whole episode on him, but he's just so good at doing both and seamlessly going in and out of both. He knows where to do comedy. He knows where to be funny. He knows where to be serious. And this is another great showcase of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's very funny, and there's also a lot of heart in the performance. So
Yes.
it's kind of the full range.
And I would, you know, like if
kind
you
of
were
the
to say
full
that he
range, you
didn't
know.
steal the show,
much art. Yeah.
yeah. If you were to just make the argument that he didn't steal the show, I would say that he brought some secret sauce that leveled the movie up. You know, like
No doubt, dude. Well said.
if he was not there, if the character wasn't there, or he was not there, it just like I don't know. It's a just generic kind of
Mm-hmm.
fantasy
Mm-hmm.
romantic comedy, but he just turns it into a pretty legendary 80s comedy, I would say.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
You bet.
you betcha. You betcha.
You betcha.
I don't know, bits and bobs.
Yeah, we're bits and bobs. And I don't
Eugene
know.
Levy, maybe,
Tell me,
other
what-
than his eyebrows. Like, he has quite a few little moments.
He does, man. I mean, he's like a full on, like, I thought he was, because I didn't remember the film, so I thought he was just this kind of like goofy, like, you know, ha kind of character,
Yeah.
right? But, you know, later on, he's got a pretty significant, really key role in the film, in the story.
That he
rather.
turns. Yeah, I like that he turned.
Well, it's just that he's kind of like the evil nemesis, like she's the alien, you know, like that kind of guy. And then he's like, wait a minute, man, this is all backwards and wrong. Like we can't be doing this, you know?
Mm.
Because I don't think he was ever intending to like cut her open and do what the other guy was going to do, you know? So I love that he came around and then like helped them get away and then almost got creamed by that truck. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
With this stupid fucking cast with the fucking attached to his
Poor
hip
bastard
thing.
had to wear that for
I
like
swear
a
to God,
month,
that cast was like in so many movies in that time
Yeah.
period, you know, because it was so
Yeah.
goofy and large, you know. It was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I feel like Chevy Chase had one like that, and similar. There's something similar in
It's an
Spies
80s
Like Us.
trope.
or
I think
whatever, I
like
don't know.
Spies Like Us says like got his answers tucked into all the
Oh, yeah, he does too. Yeah.
The
various,
full sheet folded up. It was so good,
the fucking eye patch. He's like
so
holding
great.
it up and looking into it.
The coughing was so stupid. Right? Oh my God.
So yeah, the cast.
Wow.
It's pretty epic. I mean, I do kind of like that you mentioned the send off there. Like, he has redemption. He comes good. She gives him a little smooch, and he's like, "I'll delay them," and then just fucking doesn't. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Not at all.
Completely irrelevant.
I love the cab driver that's like, up yours, Gomer Pyle. I'm waiting for a fare.
The New Yorkosity that had its moment too, dude. There's some very New York.
The 10
tropes.
grunts that like flipped the car over was great.
Yeah, that was good.
I was having a like, when the fuck did they film this? Because
Yeah.
the Statue of Liberty was like pre-facelift, like it still had the old torch, but there wasn't any scaffolding or anything up yet, like in Remo Williams. So like,
Which is
I
odd.
looked it up, and that went on between 82 and 86.
Well, the
So when
penthouse,
does-
the penthouse was in the trivia. It said it was like a June '83 issue, so it's that lines up with maybe like an '83-ish shoot.
But when was this?
It came out in
movie?
'84.
84.
So that makes sense,
84. Yeah.
So that's a year lag is pretty typical, man. Sometimes too, if they have problems. But like, so yeah, if they filmed it like right before the scaffolding went up,
And I
you know,
love
like, that would.
that we
I would
can
track.
verify the facts via the issue date of the penthouse. It's pretty funny.
Nothing better, dude.
Yeah.
It was
Right? I mean-
kind of nice to see a penthouse. Like, I don't know, it was just kind of like funny, very of the time, you know.
Sure.
Does Penthouse even exist anymore?
I don't even. If it's probably like a website or who fucking knows, but I don't know. It's pretty funny.
Penthouse even exists? Yeah, I think so.
You see it when you're buying your scratchies. There was a in the trivia.
Absolutely. Get Penthouse
Yeah.
forums every week.
Totally, bro. You got published in the trivia. There was a nugget towards the bottom that I was like, oh damn, this is a nugget, but it turns out it's just a nugget. Like, you know, people sometimes put nuggets in where it's like, everybody does podcast rated this a 6 out of 10. It's like, who gives a shit about your stupid podcast nugget?
I
So like
know, I
some
know.
comedian or whatever said this nugget, and I thought it was legit, which was they almost had 3 brothers, John Candy
Right.
and Tom Hanks and Neil Peart, because of how much Neil Peart looked like Tom Hanks. And so in an alternate universe, there's a movie where there's the 3 of them and Neil Peart is one of them. And I thought that was really funny. And then I looked into it, and it was just
that
like some
drummer
random
from
thing some guy
Rush?
said. Yeah. And I looked
Yeah.
into some of his photos on like IMDb, and he totally looks like Tom fucking Hanks, man. It was very interesting.
I
Let
don't.
me see.
I
This one.
like that. I just don't think Neil Peart and Tom Hanks look anything alike.
Hang on. I'll send something through. Like it definitely kind of works.
Slab sent an image. Yeah, a little
I
bit.
mean, you got to give that to me. Like he looks like he kind of
All
has
right,
some Tom Hanks
okay.
action going on there.
All right, for the sake of this episode, I'm going to give it to you. They
But
look
under
so much
normal
alike.
circumstances, you would not.
As soon as we get off the air, I'm going to be like, dude, what the hell?
What the fuck, man? Don't bring him into this.
How dare you bring that to the house of EBD nerdery?
Not as much when he was younger, I guess, but more when he was older. Yeah, I don't know about that. I also don't see Neil Peart ever starring in a movie.
No.
Because he was
No.
famously not fond of like being on camera.
Right? Like, can you imagine what it took to get them to do the end of "I Love You, Man"? That little video that they did with those two, Paul Rudd and Jason Segel. My God,
Yeah.
and he has like one line in it, and they're only in it for like a minute.
Yeah. He was not a fan of being the center of attention.
I enjoyed the shout out to Neil Peart. At least it was a nice.
Yeah, I dig
opportunity.
it. I dig it. Sorry we ruined your thing, dude.
The last
Yeah, we just
episode.
fucking shit all over
We
it.
did. We just ruined his whole thing.
I'm sure it was good.
Oh, Edgar. I forgot Edgar Wright did Scott Pilgrim, dude. Dang.
Are you coming around to my Edgar Wright excitement?
Well, yeah. I mean, kind of. I mean, he's great, but like, I don't know. Yeah, it's cool.
I don't know.
To me, the fact that he did Baby Driver is kind of the most exciting thing because that's like a super tight action movie.
Yeah, totally.
So, you know,
I guess I just assumed that Running Man was being made by some rando, but I'm glad that it ain't.
Rando. Yeah,
Rando
Agreed.
Calrissian. Oh yeah, that looks
Rando
nothing like Tom Hanks.
Calrissian. There you go.
Sorry, I just want to like for the record, there was a scene where Daryl Hannah like walked up naked or whatever, and it reminded me of our conversation about the legendary Muff at the nude beach on Nantucket. We've talked about a couple times that it probably hasn't made the show. Did we give her the name Grand Muff Tarkin last time we talked about it? Because if not,
Oh my god, I feel
that
like we
needs
did.
to be a thing. That's what I was thinking when I was watching this.
I don't know. I feel like
Do you
Ben's
recall?
gonna have
It
to
must have been
verify
said.
that.
It has to have been.
Maybe.
It's too
I
obvious.
mean,
Right?
we're not known for not going after the low hanging fruit.
That's
so.
it. That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
For damn
100%
sure,
we
dude.
did it.
If we didn't, it's a posthumous or it's
Yeah.
a death.
It's a
Exactly.
100%
It's a
posthumous
miss
death,
the
yes.
obvious joke death. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Grand Muff Tarkin.
Low hanging fruit. That is such a low hanging fruit. It's so great.
Shout out to the like doorman and the New York Ossity. That's it.
The door guy he played like a Goomba in a bunch of like Italian-y movies.
The Bloomingdale's
mob
scene was pretty
movies.
good.
The Bloomingdale scene was great. I love when she like says her name in her real language and like just destroys all the
shattered
TVs.
everything.
So
She's doing the
stupid, dude.
exercise, and they're like, "Yeah, just give her a minute."
Yeah.
You know? It's just
It
some
was
silly
great.
bits. in
Right?
there.
Yeah. Just give her a minute. You know, she's been here for 6 hours. That was great.
And the Bloomingdale's kind of product placement, you know, like very 80s, very mannequin-esque.
Extremely.
Yes.
Yes. Mannequin-esque. There you go.
Well, Nuggets S ratings.
Knee deep in the poopla.
Yeah, unless somebody's got another
Something.
yeah, unless somebody's got another something.
I think we got it.
You did it, dude.
Whenever you say that, it reminds me of Bill Murray and Groundhog Day. We got it. Let's get out of here. Time to go get a coffee. I'm good with that. Nuggets. I didn't even look. I'm so like, you know how my hate relationship with the Nuggets thing. It's like, I don't know, man.
It was not.
What did you
much.
find? Nothing. Did you find
She's a
anything interesting, Chad?
vegetarian, so she had
She is?
hearts of palm and mashed potatoes inside the lobster, and then she cried repeatedly for the fact that the
God.
lobsters had to die to get the shell. So it was very veg-tarded, which I appreciated.
Okay.
She kept her tail on all the time and was just like shivering in the corner because it took 3 hours to put on. So like kudos to the work
Sure.
ethic.
Yeah, I'm with that.
There was
She's
one
definitely
actually, one nugget that was worthy of sharing with the class, which is the scene where he says, "Oh, we're at Madison," and she says that's the name that she wants, and he's like, "That's a weird name." This introduced the name Madison, and it became very popular after this,
Is that right?
which is kind of a claim to fame. Which, assuming that it's even partially true, is interesting.
One of my nieces is named Madison.
There you go. But other than that, it's just a bunch of random shit.
I did just reading them now quickly. I like that she swam with the tail on. She swam so fast the safety team could not catch up with her. That's cool.
Well, it says elsewhere that like she, as a kid, was so obsessed with the idea of mermaids and wanting to be a mermaid, and she actually was trying to make a live adaptation of The Little Mermaid before this, and like she's obsessed with mermaids. That when she was a kid, she only swam with her legs like a mermaid, so she's very practiced.
Wow.
So
That's
clearly
cool.
It's a thing for her. Yeah.
I dig that, man. I really dig that. That's cool. And I know like her work ethic is really good because I remember,
Yeah.
and this is for, I gotta say this for everybody out there because I know that Ben and I have either talked about this numerous times and I think he may have seen it. And that's the Blade Runner. If you get like, just look for the Blade Runner documentary. It's called Dangerous Days, The Making of Blade Runner. It's like 2 or 3 hours long. It is
It's great.
almost better than watching the movie. It's so good. And in Dangerous Days, they talk about her just, collecting various injuries on the set. And, she's just a total pro, man. Just takes a lick and keeps on ticking, that type of stuff.
That's
So,
amazing.
yeah, I'm not surprised to hear that at all.
Shout out to
Tom Hanks has always
To her.
claimed he was the 11th choice to play the main role.
they both were. Yeah, they both were like 10th place.
Wow.
So Daryl Hannah was like Jodie Foster, Rosanna Arquette, Brooke Shields, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Melanie Griffith,
Oh my God.
Diane Lane, Michelle Pfeiffer, Sharon Stone, and then it was like
Julia
her.
Louis Dreyfus.
That's what I'm saying. I mean,
she is so wrong for the part.
I don't know. Yeah,
She's
same.
brilliant.
There's
She's
just like
wrong
a
for the
huge
part.
list of people before.
Okay,
him.
so
I feel like that's probably
yeah,
common
Chevy,
with a lot of these movies. You know, so
Chevy, Bill Murray, Dudley Moore, Travolta, Keaton,
Dudley Moore.
Jeff Bridges, Richard Gere, Kevin Kline, David Morse, Burt Reynolds, Robin Williams, John Hurd, Christopher Reeve, and Robert Klein. Wow, that's a lot of guys. And the only guy I think who would have been great, as great as Tom Hanks is in this, is Kevin Kline, because I love Kevin Kline's great.
I feel like we need to do
think
a
you-
Dudley Moore movie, dude. Like Arthur. Or
I
something.
don't, but okay.
You don't like the Arthur movies? That
I
were
just him. You know what it. You know what it
They
is.
probably
It's
don't
like a.
hold
It's like a.
up.
It's a thing from. It's a memory from when I was a kid. Like
Yeah.
I just like Arthur was like so popular, and he was always doing that like dumb drunk thing, and I just
Yeah.
like I always associated those two things together, and I just kind of.
I
The
can
only
see
movie
how it
I
wouldn't
ever
hold
really
up.
saw with Dudley Moore was that stupid one with Kirk Cameron where they switch bodies. Right, it's an old switcheroo.
Let's do that
And
one.
it was like a. And it was a
The
Hey
old
Beastmaster.
switcheroo.
Yeah, it was a Hey Beastmasters on situation for a while, so I saw it way too many times.
Okay.
Could do foul play with it's Chevy Chase and Goldie Hawn and
Ooh,
yeah, Dudley Moore has a wacky part in that.
1978.
Interesting.
Dude, I love it. I really, really enjoyed Overboard the other night, man. Some old school Goldie Hawn, dude. I'm enjoying the
Yeah.
old flick.
What?
revisits.
Which? Oh, nice. Okay.
Chevy Chase, Goldie Hawn, and Brian Dennehy's in that one too.
Uh huh.
All right. Anyways, that's all for Nugs, man.
Anyhow,
Anyway, we only had one death. That was the one that I had, and that was the Running Man death.
What was
Stupid
the Running Man death?
Running Man ejection death. Because you guys are like,
Oh,
we were
'cause
like
you just
blah
brought
blah
it up out
blah
of
about
nowhere.
something, and I was just like,
Yeah,
"Hey,
we were like,
Running Man looks cool."
Running Man looks really
out of
good.
nowhere. Yeah, like whatever.
That was
Loser.
pretty good.
And then as far as recommendations go, like this is like a staple movie, dude. Like it's a Hank staple, it's a Candy staple. Like this is a great movie. It is a great love story wrapped up in a perfect box, and I think that's what makes it great. So I absolutely see it. What's so funny?
It's wrapped up in a perfect box where she's like, "That's beautiful." He's like, "You open it."
Yeah, that was funny. That was really funny. You mean there's more? Yep.
Shout out to that innocence, man. It was just really dumb. Oh, we don't do that where I come from.
Right.
Um.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Oh, and also shout out to the like gonna go have dinner with the president ridiculousness. It's like,
That's so
okay,
weird.
dude.
Why did they add
Yeah.
that in there? That was so odd.
I don't know, man. That was very beekeeper, you know. Like it had to
Right.
escalate.
Yeah. I'm gonna go have dinner with the president.
Recommendations, yeah, dude. It's a no-brainer. I hadn't seen this since the 80s, and probably as a kid never really watched it normally. Anyways, it's like a great feel-good, date-ish kind of chuck it on with your partner and enjoy the 80s osity.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely, man. It's good like that.
Mm-hmm. Yes, recommend.
Yes. Recommend.
What are we feeling for next week, dudes?
Recommend.
You sounded like a Thermian, but when you first started doing it, I thought you were like one of the Cylons, like the OG Cylons. I was like, ooh, that's pretty sweet. Yes, we are doing something different next week.
Oh,
What are
did
we
you
doing
get
next
any
week?
sort of confirmation with Nuggety?
Yeah, Nuggety Bob. I said, dude, can we? I asked. Dude, shut the fuck up. Jesus Christ.
I have a
Trying
gig
to-
next week, guys.
Okay.
You're
do you
what?
want to do an alt
All right.
day or do you want to do a tooth? I don't mind either way.
No, that's perfect because I got a. All right, C-Lab, what are we doing next week?
Benny's got a gig next week, so we're toothing, and we're gonna, take it to the fields of battle as opposed to a war movie. We're going to do Moneyball, a baseball war movie.
Nice. I love baseball war movies, and I love that one in particular. So
It's a good flick.
that sounds exciting. Yeah, good. I love it. All right. Well, that's that then. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Splash, our John Candy Chaser. We'll see you next week for Moneyball with me and Chad. Goodbye. We love you. Long
Thanks
time.
for all the fish. Bye. Thanks for all the lobsters. Exactly.
I was just singing that today at work. So long, so long, so long, so long, so long. So long, so long, and thanks for all the fish. Anyway, that's it. See you guys.
Bye.
See you.
And that's going to rip up. It's not going to rip up. That's going to wrap up this week's episode. If you'd like to check out the show notes for this episode, you can do so in your podcast app of choice or on our website, abd.fm/episodes/326. Thank you. This is the time where we like to thank everybody for listening to the show and supporting us by listening. And there's a few of you that have supported us in some other ways by leaving us reviews, supporting us directly on Patreon, or spreading the word, like out on the street, like really getting down with it. And we really appreciate all those things. And those are the best ways that you can support us. Tell your friends, support us on Patreon with lots of money, and leave us reviews on Apple and Spotify. Those things are really good.
Leave sexy reviews.
And we sure do appreciate it. Yeah, sexy is even better. That'll get you an extra point with us. And you know how that shit works. So, anyway, if you want to join us on social, Instagram at EBD Podcast. That's it. Thanks for joining us for Splash. See you next week for a twofer of Moneyball with me and Chad. So long for now, folks.
Beady.